if you haven't watched She-Hulk and you need a brief reprieve from the Infinity Saga and the Multiverse Saga and all that other junk, go watch She-Hulk.
I
It's 30 minutes of just a lighthearted
Oh my
show.
God.
Not taking itself too seriously
True.
is pretty much the mantra of that show.
I feel like there's so much conflict regarding She-Hulk at the moment. Some people love it, some
Yeah.
people hate it, some people don't get it, some people. For me, She-Hulk is exactly what Chris said. It's lighthearted. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's in the universe of Marvel, but not really Marvel hero formula kind of thing. Like it's very much just living in this world and what it's like and how bizarre it is and
Yeah.
what happens if you you get powers but you don't want to be a superhero and you just want to live your normal life. And Tatiana Maslany is amazing and I love her. And I think if you have seen Orphan Black or at least seen parts of Orphan Black, you know that she's talented. And just like people are complaining that it has no like arching thing or villain. It's basically a sitcom, guys. Go sit down. It's half an hour an episode. It's very fun. The first 4 episodes, if you have not seen them, have a post-credit scene. It's just light-hearted. It's very fun, very it's a break from the drama and the heaviness of Marvel. And I do think at the end it's going to connect somehow to what's going on. But overall, it's just a fun show and take it for what it is. Like people are putting too much on it, and I just love that it is what it is, and it know what it is, and it makes the jokes to like relate to what they're doing, and they know what people will say and complain about. So
Yeah, I honestly don't understand the amount of backlash that this show is getting, and I hope the people that are on board for the show are much larger than the backlash that's coming through it. And you put it exactly in the approach that we should have for it. It's a 30-minute show that is very lighthearted, doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's not trying to do any special acrobatic moves to help further Phase 4, like I have always said with all the movies, and I put all this pressure on Spider-Man and Thor and all these things. For me, I approached She-Hulk just as another show, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I really enjoyed it so far.
Yeah.
I appreciate. I think Tatiana is the one that shines through this whole project and makes that show amazing, especially with Ginger Gonzaga as well, her teammate. Or her
I love Nikki. Okay.
But it's the whole cast. It's also that dude.
Pug.
Yeah.
Pug is great.
Pug's great in the show. Seeing what's her face from Hamilton in the show is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
The cast is great, guys. I can't wait to see Nikki Pug and the other Olivia. I think the actress.
Yes.
The other lawyer, I can't wait to see them just pop up in Marvel as people, because who doesn't need a lawyer? There she is. It doesn't have to always be She-Hulk. It can be the other people in her department. And I can't wait for them to just show up in different things, especially She-Hulk, because I love Tatiana Maslany. And this is just a show to put these pieces together and then just throw them. I want to see more Darcy as well. So this is the group. I could see Darcy joining with this group and just like what's his name? The cop. What's his name?
Jimmy Wong?
Jimmy Wong. I can see Jimmy Wong. Like we're starting to get a feel that this is a world. People live in this world. And I want to see those random characters that are not the superheroes. I want to see them more. I want to see them show up to show that it's real.
It's so easy to do
lived
it in comic books.
Oh my God.
And to have like these people like jump in the comic books.
Yes.
But I think it's harder for Jimmy to make a cameo in She-Hulk, paying that actor and all these other things. But yes, I agree. I would love to see.
Also, Jimmy is technically in San Francisco at the moment, if I remember correctly. Ant-Man is in San Francisco. I believe.
Yeah.
And like, but there is a way to do these connections. There's a way to, maybe not for the series, but for the movies, to show, like, to give them, like, to just show that it's a world that is connected and people live in it. And
Correct.
I want to see that. I want to see more of that. I'm enjoying that side of Marvel, and I want to see more of it.
When is the next time we see Darcy?
I don't know.
She was.
I wish we saw her for a brief moment in Love and Thunder. That's it.
Yes. Yeah. That was great. That was great to see that. I think she was gonna be in Secret Invasion, but the tone of that show, she might not be. I don't know. We'll see.
I can't wait for Secret Invasion. Just for the fun
What
of
other
it.
D3 things that Disney revealed? Yeah.
There is the Thunderbolt cast reveal. That was awesome because everybody thought it would be a different cast. And now people are like theorizing of what's going on because of this specific cast and what's like the plots. And for those who don't know, I listen to a lot of YouTube videos and podcasts that analyze all these things. So I'm listening to a lot of comic book geeks that are trying to figure out what's happening in Marvel and where are we going and what does this mean that this is the cast of the Thunderbolts.
Yeah. I'd like to know.
There's a lot. Like the fact
Give us a TLDR about it.
Okay, so let's try and break it down because the Thunderbolts right now as we see them, it's not what people expected. People expected it to be a little more on the villain side acting as heroes, but now it seems like more of a anti-hero kind of vibe, more of a military sense. Like everybody there is not everybody, but most of them are by the book, military wise. Like they very follow the rules, and follow not the rules, but follow instruction and follow their orders. So there is, I'm trying to kind of, there's so much in my brain that I heard about it, but the basic line.
Why use the name the Thunderbolts then?
So that's where, wow, I'm blanking on her name. The very famous actress that they brought.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Yes, thank you. I will never be able to say her name, but Julie is basically the fact that they put her in the lineup is also something that people are talking about. Like, why is she not the front person? Why is she part of the team? But anyway,
Correct.
The Thunderbolts, what they're saying now is that there's a few things that it can be. One, that Julie is actually just the head figure for right now. And she thinks she's in charge, but actually people say that maybe Zemo is behind it. And that this team is basically, they think they're doing good and they think that they're doing something, and they don't know that behind the scenes it's Zemo that is controlling everything. There's also an idea that because the team is built of also people who like Bucky is there, and the Black Widow's sister, Elena is there. Yeah. So they think they might be a split up within the Thunderbolts of those who think that, wait, what we're doing is crazy, and then those who can go a little more extreme, like the U.S. soldier, what's his name? U.S. something. Isn't
it U.S. soldier?
I think whatever his name is, the non-Captain America guy. They think there's gonna be a break. So I don't know, but I'm excited to see this group because it's a lot of really fun characters, fun actors. U.S. agent. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Cool. It's a very interesting cast. I think it's gonna be a lot of interesting dynamics, a lot of interesting interactions between these, especially because Elena is there with her dad. The Winter Soldier is there. Bucky and U.S. Agent don't really go well with each other.
Weird too.
So there's another theory that is saying that this is actually a front, that they revealed that there's a secret, that this is not the actual Thunderbolt cast. That some of these, or all of them, because now we're going into Secret Invasion, Skrulls, there's technology that you can change your face, as we've seen in Black Widow, that these are not actually the people who are in the Thunderbolts. These are all fronts, and they're using these characters to give them positive energy. Like something is wrong. Like this is not the actual people who are under the cover. That people are acting or they look like people that they are not. And the actual Bucky, for example, or the actual people were taken somewhere, are I don't know, they're hiding. Something is going on behind the scenes that the cast that was revealed is not the actual people who are in the Thunderbolts.
Yeah. For those that don't know, the Thunderbolts originally started in the comics from General Thunderbolt Ross.
Yes.
Who we saw in the original Hulk. We also saw in Captain America. What was it? Whichever one that they had, the Genovian Accords.
Oh yeah,
he was there as well.
That
is actually his team.
The Winter Soldier.
For him not to be revealed on stage,
the actor passed away.
Oh, he did.
The actor for Thunderbolt passed away. That's what everybody has been talking about. That because they're not sure, like they don't know if they will recast Thunderbolt Ross or what's going on. There's also some might be connections to SheHulk because the leader was also in the original Hulk. They're bringing a lot of original Hulk back, like stuff back. Yeah. So there is conversation. There are theories about SheHulk being the start of having other Hulks, like bring other Hulks into the universe. So there's a lot going on, and we still don't have enough information for Thunderbolts. And this reveal of the cast might be very false. We might not expect because we're getting into the stage of Marvel that everybody's either like there's a lot of unsureness, and like everybody is starting to lose confidence in heroes, and there's a secret war with the Skrulls, and there's a lot going on, a lot of tension, which we don't know what's gonna happen because everything can go crazy. Like I don't know. I'm just excited for what's to come.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Secret Invasion and finding out who are the squirrels. The squirrels. Not the squirrels. The squirrels. The squirrels. Yeah. It's very difficult to say. I'm going to call them squirrels, guys, from now on. Squirrels. The squirrels.
The squirrels. Yeah. Squirrel invasion.
The squirrel invasion. If you go to Central Park in New York, it's definitely a squirrel invasion. You'll know. But that's the vibe. So that's the deal. That's what we know. If you guys want more information, the new rockets are good, and there's some podcasts that I love. So if you need recommendations, if you want to delve deeper into it, hear from people who are big on the comics and that they're analyzing everything, let me know on Discord, on Twitter. I will definitely share with you what I watch and what I listen to. But it's exciting because
2023 has a lot of things for us to watch.
Especially. Yeah, and also the Marvel this is not going to be the first time they lied to us. There were trailers for like Infinity War and stuff that were completely cut. Like from what I've heard, some trailers were they recorded scenes that never happened in the movies, and just to kind of play with us. They know that we're analyzing everything that they give us. They know that we're watching very closely. So I'm not going to be surprised if Marvel is actually, this is a complete lie, and the Thunderbolt cast reveal that we got is completely fiction.
That'd be a huge turn if that's what it was. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. But let's end the Marvel discussion with one of the best things that I did not expect from D23 that we got, that we're going to get to see this Halloween. Probably earlier than that, I believe. Werewolf by Night. with Gabriel Gael Garcia looks amazing.
Guys, it's
I
so
hope
different.
They keep it all in black and white the whole time. It's gonna be so good.
I hope they keep it as they did it in the trailer because it's so different.
Yes.
It's so not
Yes.
Marvel, which is great.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting. And I also from what I understand, it's like a short movie. It's very short. It's one episode, like not episode. It's one movie, but a short movie. It's very different styled and everything. But I was very surprised of one thing in the trailer that I recognized.
Yeah.
The timekeepers. What the hell are they doing there?
Yeah. Yeah.
So guys,
if
you have not seen the trailer, go check it out. It's a short they're making a short called Werewolf by Night for Halloween.
Yeah.
And
the creator of this show is the composer of all these movie soundtracks that we love. The Batman, Michael Giacchino made as well. He created and directed this, and so it's really cool to see him step into that director role to make this movie.
And it's also very artistic because they did they edited as if it was recorded on film, and you have the jumps as if they cut film and edited by hand. It was
perfect.
It's very interesting, and I can't wait to see it just because it's so different.
Yep. And I hope it stays scary. I hope it's a thriller throughout. I hope it's not goofy in all these ways. I hope it really takes itself seriously to be that scary Marvel thing that we want.
Scary, but also it does seem like it's gonna be a little humorous because there was that zombie guy that says, "I am rotting to meet you." Like there are gonna be some puns related things.